Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into something pretty exciting for Digimon fans. It's Digimon Story. Time Stranger. And there's big news buzzing around it already.
Yeah. What's the latest?
Well, they've officially confirmed a playable demo is coming, which, always gets people talking.
Ah, okay. A demo. That is interesting.
Exactly. So our mission today is to kind of unpack why this return to the Digimon Story series feels so significant after, well, quite a while. And also what clues this demo might give us. Okay, let's unpack this.
Right. And what's really fascinating here, I think, isn't just that it's a new Digimon game. It's the first original entry in the Digimon Story subseries in almost 10 years.
10 years, yeah, that's a long time.
It is. That kind of gap, it builds huge anticipation, but it also means the developers have this dual challenge. Yeah. They've got to innovate, bring something fresh, but also satisfy that really dedicated fan base that loved the older games. It's a tough balance.
Definitely. That decade wait has certainly done its job building hype. And for anyone keen to know the basics, it's a turn-based RPG.
Developed by Media.Vision, right? They did Cyber Sleuth.
That's the one. And published by Bandai Namco, of course. The date to watch is October 3, 2025.
Okay, October 2025. Not too far off, relatively speaking.
And platform-wise, it's looking good. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC through Steam. So pretty wide reach.
Good. Multi-platform is pretty much expected now, isn't it?
It is. But beyond just, existing, the story sounds pretty compelling too.
What's the hook?
It's exploring that core bond between humans and Digimon, but against this backdrop of a world's collapse. Players are going to travel between the human and digital worlds to figure out what's going on.
World's collapse. That sounds ambitious. High stakes.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like a potentially quite serious narrative.
And if you think about that, connecting it to the bigger picture, a world's collapse narrative, it isn't just plot, is it? It suggests they might be exploring some deeper themes, maybe consequences, existence itself.
Could be really engaging if they pull it off.
Definitely. And to handle that kind of story, the scale seems pretty impressive too. They're talking over 450 Digimon to collect and train.
Wow, 450, that's a lot.
It really is. And, that number, it's not just about having more monsters. It could signal a deeper meta game.
How so?
Well, think about it. With that many options, maybe specific Digimon lines, specific evolution paths, become strategic counters to certain play styles. It forces you to think way beyond just your starting team.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Way more strategic depth, potentially. That sheer number is almost overwhelming, though.
It can be, yeah. Which brings us back to that demo news, right?
Right, the demo. It's where things get really interesting, potentially. It's confirmed as coming soon. The producer, Ryusuke Hara, said before the full game launch.
Okay, soon. Always a bit vague, but confirmation is key.
It really is. It changes things, knowing we'll get hands-on time.
Absolutely. And it raises that big question. How will the new systems actually change the gameplay compared to, say, Cyber Sleuth?
Have we heard anything specific about new mechanics?
Well, some initial reports from people who've had hands-on time. They hint at some neat additions. There's this thing called Digitack.
Digitack? What's that?
It seems to let you instantly defeat weaker enemies on the map without going into a full battle screen.
Ah, okay. So like a way to speed up grinding or exploring?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But it might be more strategic than just speed. Maybe it uses some kind of limited resource, a Digitack charge.
Interesting. So you have to decide when to use it. Save your main team's energy versus using up that quick attack charge.
Exactly. You could add this subtle resource management layer even to just moving through an area. Makes you think a bit more.
That does sound like a neat tactical twist on just running through low-level areas.
Yeah.
And they also mentioned something about combat.
Yeah, an evolved turn-based combat system. That's the phrase they're using.
Evolved. Okay, that always sounds good, but it can mean anything, can it? We've seen games try to evolve classic systems, and sometimes it doesn't quite land.
That's the critical point, isn't it? What does evolved actually mean here? Early signs suggest maybe more interactive battlefields. Positional stuff.
Oh, like where your Digimon stands actually matters.
Possibly. Or even, like, real-time decisions popping up during enemy turns. Something to break away from just pure command select wait. That would be a pretty big shift.
Yeah, that would be different.
Yeah.
And the demo, that's our first chance to see this in action.
Supposedly. It's expected to cover parts of the game's opening. So we should get a feel for the basic flow, the combat, maybe this Digitech thing.
And fingers crossed, maybe progress carries over. People always hope for that.
Yeah, that's the dream, isn't it? Makes the demo feel even more worthwhile.
So, wrapping this up then, what does all this mean for you, the listener? Well, Digimon Story. Time Stranger looks like it's aiming to be more than just nostalgia.
Right. It's blending that return people wanted with genuinely huge content for 50 Digimon. A pretty serious sounding story.
Right.
And these potentially innovative mechanics.
That Digitac, the evolved combat, really changed things up. Definitely a title to keep on your radar.
Absolutely.
And maybe something to think about as you wait for that demo or the full release. What kind of story possibilities does this world's collapse idea really open up for Digimon? Things we haven't seen before.
And how could these new combat ideas, if they land right, actually redefine what a turn-based RPG feels like on these newer consoles? Lots to consider.